Traders, how you doing? David with Alexander Trade and Investment Group. Just wanted to do a quick video to help the beginners with their trading journey. A lot of you guys are unsure on how to get started, what to do, how to even buy stocks or buy options. So I just wanted to do a quick overview for beginners, kind of a step-by-step on what you need to get started. First and foremost, you need a brokerage account. I started my trading career using TradeStation, and then I switched over to, at the time, TD Ameritrade, and now it's Charles Schwab who actually bought TD Ameritrade last year. So Schwab is actually the brokerage that I use, and they have kept the Thinkorswim platform, which is amazing. So what you see in front of you is the brokerage that I use. I use Charles Schwab and I use the Thinkorswim platform. You can use the web version, you can use the mobile, or you can use the desktop version. I love the desktop version because it's quicker. I'm going to bring over the desktop version now so you can see what that looks like. So this is the desktop version of Thinkorswim. It's super easy. You can set up your watch list. And if you look over to the right chart, if I click on, let's say 226 puts, it'll change for me there, 226 puts, 225s, or whatever you want to do, 224 calls or whatever calls puts. If you put them in here, it should change over here. And this is where I call my order book. This is where I get into the market right away by market. I can do my quantity size real quick. I have pre-selected quantity size 4, 12, 20, 40, 80. I can add whatever size I want. Let's say if I want to do big time, I want to do 200. It'll add that 200 in there and hit the uh, the buy market will make a bracket order for me just like that. As soon as it fills me, it'll calculate my 20 cent of take profit, my half, a 10 cent, or if I want to do a 30 cent stop loss, or normally I do a 20 cent stop loss, it calculates all of that for me without even having to do anything. I am very partial to the desktop version of Thinkorswim, but you can use the web version as well, and I'll bring that over and show you what that looks like. The web version is cool. There's nothing wrong with the web version. This is the web version as soon as it comes up. There we go. Took a little minute. Still taking a little minute, but here we go. Here's the web version of Thinkorswim. It's not as fast as the desktop version. It's not a one click and it sets your bracket orders for you. It is basically one click stock buy market. It will allow you to do your stop, but it will not calculate your take profit automatically. You're going to have to do that after you get into the trade. So it makes it a little slower. Another thing you have to do once you get into the trade. Me, like I said, I am very partial to the desktop because I don't have to think about anything. As soon as I hit the button, it fills me and then it calculates my take profit and my stop loss for me without having to do anything. So first and foremost, guys, um, a brokerage, right? You can is whatever brokerage you choose. Again, I am partial to the Charles Schwab Thinkorswim. A year ago was TD Ameritrade, but Thinkorswim is a very user-friendly platform. This is where I do all my orders. I put all my options orders in using Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab. But when I look for charts, there's another platform that I use. But this is very important. Get your brokerage. That's the only way you're going to be able to buy if you buy stocks outright, or if you want to do options, if you play futures, forex, crypto. I believe Charles Schwab has a crypto account as well. Um, a brokerage is the only way to do it. It's the only way you're going to be able to play. All right. So once you get your brokerage account, the next thing you want to do, if you want to trade more professionally, you can use, if you want to stick to the retail way of trading, you can stick with Charles Schwab, right? You can use retail charts like this, plain candlesticks. If that's the way you want to choose, I'm not here to convince you otherwise, even though I'm a more of a professional institutional trader. I don't use plain candlesticks except for the VIX. The VIX is what I use because that's the only way to look at the VIX. But if you trade whatever vehicle you choose or whatever auction you choose to participate in, um, you can use plain candlesticks. I am an IWM player, but I use more professional tools like market profile, order flow. I look at things like value versus price. You're not going to get all of that using a plain candlestick. Again, I'm not here to convince you to use, not in this video anyway, to convince you to use other platforms or other ways of trading. But if you are a traditional retail trader, and you're very comfortable with using plain candlesticks, then you can use the charts in Thinkorswim and place your orders all in one platform. That's up to you. Me personally, I do not use, again, retail charting. I use Thinkorswim simply just to put in my orders, and all of my orders come in here, right? But if you want to use more institutional charts, more of an institutional way, advanced way, professional way of trading, I will get away from the plain candlestick and use more of platforms like Go Charting. All right, Go Charting. Um, I have been using for what, almost a year and a half, getting close to 2 years. This is Go Charting. This is the web version of Go Charting. Go Charting is all web based, I should say, and it's been working perfectly for me. You are going to get market profile. Now, market profile is something you can get for free throughout many platforms. I don't think I've ever ran against a platform that charged for market profile that I've seen. Some platforms call it different things. I believe Thinkorswim calls it monkey bars, if I'm not mistaken, but it's all market profile. Again, market profile is pretty free. Like I said, I haven't run against any platform that charges for market profile, but what you will get charged for is if you choose to trade more professionally is order flow. Now, order flow is a paid service. It allows you to actually look inside the candlestick. So basically, this is a candlestick chart, but it allows you to look inside of it, more information. It tells you where volume at price is versus where volume is not at price, right? So if you look at, let me bring my little arrow over. If we're looking at this candlestick right here, and actually what I'm gonna do, once I do, that's the wrong one. Let me do it again. Once I point at the right chart or the right candle, all right, I'm gonna make this a little bigger. So if you focus on this candlestick right here, right, you can see not only do you see a candlestick, but you also see more information. Now, I have it set up to where it shows me volume at each price point, but you can have it set up to where it's showing you bid and ask the buyers and sellers at each point in the candlestick. Now, this right here is a paid service. I have not run across any platform that gives this away for free. I will say Go Charting charges a hell of a lot less than most platforms that I've ever seen. With this information or this data, Go Charting only charges $20 a month. Now that is a lot cheaper than other platforms I've seen. I'm not going to name the other ones because it's not important. They charge way too much. But I've seen other platforms charge up to 200 and more for the same information. So just think about that. If you ever look for a platform where you want to get order flow and you don't want to pay the high price for it for the same information, Go charting is a great way to do it. It's not delayed. It's all real-time data. And you get to look actually inside of the candlesticks to see where volume is at certain price points within the candle. Now, again, another professional tool is market profile. Now I have market profile on both the left and the middle. The middle is my daily, the left is my weekly/month. But this is another professional tool. It allows you to not only look at the market or whatever you play, at price, but it also lets you see value, right? So you're not just focusing on price of, in this case, IWM, but you're also looking at the value of IWM. Now, price can go up, but that doesn't mean the value of IWM reflects that. And you get to see that in real time and in past. All right, so here's another tool to use. Once you get your brokerage, um, and you, depending on what trader you want to be, if you want to be more of a traditional retail trader, then I would say stick with Thinkorswim and use their platform and their plain candlesticks. But if you're interested in more of a professional way of looking at the market, and you're trying to use professional tools, then order flow, market profile is the way to go. Again, market profile is pretty free that I've seen throughout a lot of platforms, but what you will pay for is the order flow. Order flow is, I've never seen it free for any platform. The only difference with Go charting is that it's a lot cheaper than most. And I'm going to put all these links in the bio of this video. So if you're interested in going to Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab, you can click on the link if you're looking for a more professional trading way. I'll put the link of Go Charting on here as well. And that way you guys will be able to, whatever way or whatever style you want to trade, you make that decision. I'll give you all the options and all the links to go to. All right. And then lastly, this is going to be a quick video, but lastly, what I use as more professional trader is I look at economics, right? And depending on who you are, I know a lot of people like what is it? What's the other website? I can't remember what the other website called, but I use Eco Day. Right, Eco Day allows me to look at the economic calendar for each day. I get to see what reports come out. Like tomorrow, we have international trade in goods services. Wednesday, we have jobless claims, which is a big one. We have inventory, which is the gas and natural gas and yeah, gas and natural gas, right? I think that's the inventory for that. ADP is another one that we got on Wednesday. Friday we have employment situation report. We have consumer sentiment on Friday. So this website, Eco Day, gives me all of the reports for the week, right? So and this is very important as a trader. You want to be able to not only focus on charts, whether you're looking at plain candlesticks or if you're using market profile, order flow, TPO charts, no matter what, you still want to look at the bigger picture, right? You want to see what's happening in the world, or as far as even nationwide, right? What's going on? What's the jobless reports? What is PPI? What's CPI? Those things, those reports move the market. If there's going to be a Fed announcement, Eco Day gives you that. Like right now, Wednesday, we have minutes coming out at 2 o'clock from their meeting, right? We're going to have that come out pretty soon. Well, I'm sorry, on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. That's important to know, right? Because that can move the market. Now, depending on if you're a trader that trades the first hour of cash open, or if you are a trader who likes to do the last hour before cash close, these are reports you really want to pay attention to. Ones with the red star or market movers, those are the ones can be catalysts for a huge buy up or sharp fade down or sell off, right? So those are what I use to trade in the market. Very simple. I am very simplistic when it comes to my trading. I do not use a lot of trend lines or anything like that. What I will mark on my chart, you can see here, you can see the weekly extreme high from last week. You'll see the weekly value high, POC, weekly value low, the weekly extreme low. I also have the monthly exact same thing, extremes, value high, value low, POCs, extreme low. And then I also have dailies. Right? I have my daily extremes, my daily value high, value low, and POC. That is the only thing you see on my chart, with the exception of VWAP. I do have VWAP and the extended the anchors as well. That is the only thing you see on my chart. I don't do trend lines. I don't do uh, indicators or anything like that. I'm very simplistic with my trading. what I'm looking for when I trade is what happened. What did the other market participants do in the market when it comes to IWM? Are they supporting value high or value low? Are they supporting the higher prices or not supporting? Market profile provides that information for you. In the past, so it's good to look at past movement, but then order flow tells you what's happening as it's happening. Now, right now, market's closed, so you're not gonna see this moving. But once candles form, you'll see actual value and volume happening in real time. All right, guys. So I hope that helps for a beginner. Went over brokerage. First and foremost, you can't do anything without having a brokerage account. Whether you use Thinkorswim, if you use TradeStation, if you use anything else, any other platform, that's up to you. Any other brokerage, that's your decision on only to make. I'm not here to advocate one way or the other. I'm just telling you what I use and what has worked for me. If you have any questions, guys, as always, don't hesitate to leave a comment on this video. Again, I will post all of the links to my brokerage, to Go Charting, to Eco Day. There's another website that's really good at providing economic news, and Market Watch. Market Watch is really good. Is it Market Watch? I may be wrong on that. I think Market Watch the other one. I think Market Watch is, right? Let me yep, it is. I'm gonna bring this over real quick. Market Watch is the other one. Um, I haven't used Market Watch in a while, but Market Watch gives you the exact same thing as Eco Day. You don't have to subscribe. It's gonna come up with that pop up. You don't have to subscribe. They give you the uh the days of which reports come out for free. But Market Watch is another good one. I use Eco Day, but again, that's a preference if you want to use Market Watch versus Eco Day. All right, so brokerage, platform, economics. Those are the only three things you really need to know, or at least to get you going. Those are the only tools that I use. I am a two monitor guy. I use one monitor for my charts and the other monitor for my orders, and that is it. I'm not one of those guys you see on social media or on YouTube with four or five monitors. You do not need that unless that's the way you want to trade. Again, I'm not here to tell you anything otherwise. But I personally am very simple with my trading, and I'm very simple with my setup. I did post a video of my setup, so hopefully go check that out as well. But that is the end, guys. As always, I hope you find value in my videos. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave me a comment. I will respond. I respond to all of them. And until next I can't if I can speak. Until next time, y'all have a great one.